Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a Oktoberfest little pack here. It's by Devilbend. They're a brewery that are relatively new. They're on the Mornington Peninsula in Victoria. They're known as Devilbend Farm Beer Co. And the first beers I had from them were exactly a year ago. I got this mixed six pack. So pretty cool. It is different this year round, so I thought I'll get it again and review it. There's a few beers that are the same, but there's a few different ones. So I'm going to do it sort of in order from like the lighter beers to the darker ones. So I'll start off with the Kolsch, and I can't remember. I think there was a Kolsch in it last year. It's 4.4% anyway. And then second, this beer is definitely different. They had a German Pils in last year's, but this one's a collaboration with King River Brewing called Devil King. So that should be pretty decent. Then you've got an alt beer, which is at 5 I think it's 5.2. It's really hard to read this one. Can you see it there? Yeah, it looks like 5.2. That one could be, with alt beers, they can vary in colour a bit. So I thought I'll put that about third. Then you got the Weizen, the wheat beer. That is 5.4. The Märzen, which is 5.3. Same thing again, could be lighter or darker than some of the others. It's just a style that varies a bit in colour at times. But this one will definitely be the darker one. This is a Schwarz beer, a black lager at 5.4. So the last beer they had last year was a Rausch beer. This year they've gone a Schwarz beer. I think they had a Dunkel instead of a Märzen last year. They had the wheat beer, they had the Pils, they had the Kolsch. It might have been something else instead of the alt beer. So it's like pretty much four different beers than last year, which is pretty cool. So I'll start off with the Kolsch. And it's Saturday night here, just before dinner time. I haven't had a beer all day. I was going to crack one this morning, but just didn't get around to it. So I've just sort of been chilling out, doing a few chores, hanging with the dogs. I also set up a Twitch account, and I'm hopefully going live there now. It's hard to tell, but bit of a trial with this stream. So we'll see how we go. Hello to anyone if you're watching from Twitch. So let's go to the Kolsch. I've got my Brewmanity lager glass. Let's get into it. Cheers to Hamish in the chat. I think with StreamYard having the two, like YouTube and Twitch, it comes up with a little logo where people are watching it from. So I'll know if Twitch is working if I see a Twitch comment. And if anyone has Twitch, my handle there is just Short and Stout Beer Reviews, one big word. I've got some candles going in the house and they smell real good. One of them's like vanilla bean, and then the other one's like a minty sort of thing. It's just really like shitty weather outside. It's real grim. And I was just like, I did a few chores, just a bit of cleaning and stuff. And I thought I'll get some candles going, sort of lifts the mood a bit. But it's like springtime here and it's still like winter. It's terrible. Cheers, Evie. So, I'll probably do it's a small glass. So I'll go the full pour of of each one. This one's got some very active carbonation. Can you see it? Yep. Yeah, clean and clear, like a light straw colour. It's about probably a 3 to 4 finger white foamy head. Looks really good. Kolsch generally are served in the real long lager glasses. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, I'm from Cologne in Germany. I love with Germany, beers can be like region specific. It's pretty cool. Cheers, Evie and Steve. Good to see you. Yeah, I chimed in for a bit. I was just busy. Yeah, let's go a whiff anyway. Cheers. Very light. There's not much going on the nose. Maybe like bready and biscuity. That's about it. Like slightly grainy. If I was going to really stretch, I'd say like a peppery note on the finish. But yeah, it's just one of those beers that doesn't have much of an aroma. Anyway, I'm going in. First of 6. Cheers, guys. Definitely got a peppery note. Little bit of earth. Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, I could imagine in places like that with the northern lights and all that sort of shit, lack of sunshine. Yeah, the vanilla bean one smells amazing. If anything, it's making me hungry. it, it makes me want a big bourbon barrel aged stout with vanilla in it. It's just a really like nice sort of. I remember smelling. It might have been one of my ex girlfriends. They were always had like essences and candles and shit going. And I remember there was a musk stick one, like the pink musk stick candies. I just remember thinking, "Fuck, that smells good." So I need to try and track something like that down. It'd be cool if your power went out but you still had battery to your laptop, so you could do a stream and just have like candles lit up. I mean, it'd be dark, but it'd be cool. Like it'd look cool. Very dry, very crisp, very easy to drink. I find with Kolsch's, they're just one of those really sessionable beers. Just you can smash them. Yeah, like in Cologne, apparently, when you go to like a beer garden or a bar, they'll come out and serve you whatever Kolsch you want, and they'll just keep coming back and filling up your glass until you like say you don't want any more. And yeah, people could easily just sit there for hours and just smash a heap of them, and I bet you they're dirt cheap as well. Yeah, for sure. Cheers, Shark. Welcome back. Just doing some Oktoberfest beers again. It's a little brewery on the other side of Melbourne. They're like a farm brewery. They grow all their ingredients for their beer, so I like that. It's pretty cool. Everything from the farm's utilised. So yeah, starting off with a Kolsch, and I'll be finishing with a Schwartz beer. I don't mind the old Schwartz beer. Dazza. And then he'd be singing One Summer. That's the only other song I know, I think. But yeah, very easy to drink this one. It doesn't barely touch the sides. The old Kolsch. It's the only thing with Kolsch. It's a bit of a. It might be controversial, but I find it a bit of a boring style. It doesn't have much character to it. It's just very like light, sort of sweet malt, not very hoppy, and then yeah, like just a very like dry finish. But yeah, let's go to the next one, which I'm excited about because it is a German Pilsner and it's a collaboration with another really good lager brewery from my state, King River. Actually, what I'll do, I'll read what it says on each can. So I'll read what it says on that Kolsch first. It said Kolsch is a pale, crisp, and delicately balanced ale with subtle fruitiness and a clean, dry finish. Light to medium in body, it showcases a gentle malt sweetness and a God, that's hard to read. The writing's really small, and they've used a font to make it sort of look German, so it's really hard. I think it says soft, hoppy bitterness. It's straw to light gold color and refreshing character make it an ideal sessionable beer. There you go. I finally got it out. This one will be a bit easier. No, maybe not. Yeah, so the German pills, it says crisp and clean with a delicate malt backbone of fresh bread and cracker, delivering subtle sweetness without weight. Asserting bitterness, I think it might be assertive bitterness, leans. Oh, God, I'm going to give up on this. It's going to drive me nuts. Leads the way while classic noble hops lend floral, herbal, and lightly spicy notes. Finishes dry and snappy, inviting another sip. There you go. Sherbet. How's that? Ooh. Yeah, that's another thing too, Shark. I reckon one of my eyes in particular is not like it was. Glasses are definitely. I've had quite a few people saying I think you're at that stage where you need some. I've got to go get my eyes tested. But yeah, it's really hard. I just find a lot of beer cans just because of the how small the font is and like the colours and that. It just makes it fucking hard to read. Yeah, true that. You got a big bloody light in your face and you're trying to look at comments all the time. So yeah, that's the can artwork. So yeah, as I said, Devilbend are down on the Mornington Peninsula, like southeast of Melbourne, and King River up in the high country, up where yeah, it's like beautiful in the mountains. They get like snow and shit up that way. Yeah, fucking oath we have. Considering how small Australia is, like population wise, we do very well in a lot of like, yeah, like music, sport, yeah, like even like just shit like acting and stuff. Like, there's a lot of Aussies that just do well on a global stage for how small our population is. Yeah, yeah, very like true German sort of. Looks good. It's like a lot of beers I've had. They've got that Munich like this the Oktoberfest colours. You see a lot of that. Fuck, that's better. There we go. Yeah, that just screams Oktoberfest. I'll pour a little more in this one. But yeah, German Pilsners, especially northern German Pilsners, they tend to be very, very hoppy. So I'm sort of hoping that's what this one's like. So it's like the last beer. It's got very active carbonation. I would say, yeah, similar head, about 3 to 4 finger, white, foamy. It's got a very creamy appearance to it. Yeah, the colour's pretty similar, like straw. Geez, that's going nuts, that beer. Looks cool. Yeah, light body. Let's go with. I think this one will have a lot more aroma to it than the last. Yeah, you're getting that like grassy, like yeah, grassy and like lemon note, peppery note as well. It's got the like the grainy like crackery malt. Maybe even like a little touch of pear. Pear's a note I don't often get, but yeah, sometimes noble hops you'll get like an apple or a pear sort of thing. Smells good. This is definitely a brewery I need to visit. Like, I just love the fact that they do all their own farming and yeah, they're mainly lager brews. Like, yeah, it'd just be cool, be heaps different to most other stuff in the area. But cheers, beer number two. So yeah, as I said, I'm just each like that's the first one I had. It's still like half full, so I'll probably have half the beers on camera and then half off. Oh yeah, that's good. That's real good. Very grainy. Yeah, grassy, earthy. The lemon's probably a bit more delicate on the palate. You got a fair whiff of it on the nose. Definitely some white bread there as well. It's quite bitter, which is good. Not as dry as the Kolsch. Geez, I love doing side-by-sides. Just the comparisons, it's so cool. And it's just like, yeah, you're just chilling, having a sesh, but you're talking about them as you go. Well, there you go. Harry Styles singing an iconic Australian song. Yeah, I think one of my workmates, she was right into like One Direction and Harry Styles and that. I remember her saying that whenever he did like gigs in Australia or certain countries, he'd try and cover a song that applies to that area, which I thought, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Be interesting to see if the Twitch stream's actually working or not. It's a very sessionable number, this one. I like the bitterness. You'd probably say moderate bitterness. But yeah, quite grassy. Like it's got a peppery note to it as well, but just I think it sort of stood out a bit more on the Kolsch because the Kolsch was so subdued with everything else. Yeah, how good are they, dude? All three singles, just banging. What am I going to have for dinner, Edie? I've got nothing. Absolutely. Actually, I do have stuff in the cupboard, but I don't have. See, like I've got ham and cheese and tomato, but I don't have any bread, so I'm fucked there. I've got some steak, but yeah, I don't really have anything to have it with. I've got soup, I've got noodles, but yeah, just it's like I do. Yeah, you could probably go noodles with the steak, but then I don't really have a sauce or anything to go with it. I think I'll be getting takeaway tonight, is what I'm saying. I haven't been shopping for a few days, so the cupboard's very bare. Yeah. I don't have any pasta here, unfortunately. I could crush a pasta right now. Big bowl of carbonara. Oh, yes. I actually feel like a curry, like an Indian or a Thai curry. It's fucked. Like we got Thai restaurants in town, but they don't deliver. Rice is nice. Fuck yeah. Hmm. I'll be thinking about it though once I get through these beers. So let's go with the reading again. Time to test me out. This one's going to be the worst too. It's got a fucking... Oh no, thankfully it's wide on the back. So this is the Alt beer, which is a very different style, quite unique. And the Alt beer is 5.2. So this one says, our Alt beer is a true nod to tradition, crafted with estate-grown barley and balanced German hops. Expect toasty malt depth, subtle caramel sweetness, and a clean, dry finish. Smooth yet complex. It's the perfect bridge between lager, crispness, and ale character. A timeless classic Devilbend style. There you go. That one was a bit easier to read. Yeah, it's got that colour I expected. Alt beers sort of have that sort of like a coppery colour. It's definitely darker. It's got a fair head to it. I'll better wait for it to settle down slightly. I remember, like, we've got, we used to have a local Oktoberfest event here. It was like about 15 minutes out the road. And there was a guy that used to do sort of like he was a micro brewery. Like, I think his dad had a heap of money, and yeah, wherever his dad had set up businesses and that, this guy would sell the beers through whatever business his dad had. And yeah, like his brews were pretty average. And I just remember like he only had like two beers, and one of them was an alt beer. I'm like, it's so random. If you're trying to attract people to your beers, you could probably mix up the style a bit differently. I don't think an alt beer is going to get people on board. Yeah, check out the head on it. Yeah, cheers, Shark. Thanks for chiming in, buddy. We're doing me and yeah, Rate My Beer are doing that beer finally of his. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think Simo and maybe Disco are going to be on there as well. But yeah, we've been meaning to do it for yonks. I'm a little concerned about the beer quality, to be honest. Like it's a pineapple bock or bison bock or something. So I just feel like it because it's been sitting for so long. I reckon it's probably not going to taste too good. But I mean, I've had it in the fridge, but yeah, it's just a bit old now. So yeah, be interesting. Funnily enough, one thing I do feel like is a big chicken parma. I'm not normally a parma guy. I normally mix it up and get something that yeah is a bit different that I sort of wouldn't normally cook at home or a real good steak or something. But yeah, a big juicy parma would be good right now. As in like Aussie peeps? Is that what you're referring to? Or do you mean as in when I'm like I'm doing a pub meals? Yeah, pub meals are awesome. Yeah, so Rate My Beer. Um, it's a husband and wife channel in the UK. They're like friends with Simo and a few others. Anyway, yeah, like I've got he did a beer with the brewery. And I'm the only one outside of the UK that's got this beer. And yeah, we're going to do a review of it together. And Simo's probably going to be there, and another fella named Disco. So yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow morning. But it's going to be really early, like probably 7 or 8 in the morning tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to have it on my channel, so people will be able to watch it back if they can't watch it live. So that should be pretty cool. We'll put a bit more in this now the head's died down. Yeah, always remember old beers as just being very malt forward. So yeah, colour is, yeah, I'd say copper. It's more of a copper than an amber. Like it's sort of a browny, orangey colour, not really red. Yeah, massive head on it, about 4 finger, off white, yeah, foamy. The beer itself is a little bit cloudy, but reasonably clean. Yeah, same sort of all the carbonation I feel of these beers is going to be quite active. Um, Light to medium body. It's got a bit more sort of fullness to it, this one. We'll go with. Yeah, like rich and sweet malt. It's like a toffee like toasty bread. Like I even get like a fruity character in this one, like dried fruit. But yeah, it smells like quite rich. Maybe like a sort of a honey sweetness. Let's get into it anyway. Cheers, guys. Ooh, that is a malt bomb. Whew. Yeah, they're very a little bit different, the old beers. It's almost like like a brown bread. Yeah, you get this sweetness, but you get this sort of like I don't know if you could like a richness sort of thing. It's just that little bit different. It's hard to explain. Probably I would say earthy, but yeah, the hops are very subdued. It's definitely more of a malt bomb. Yeah, I think it's just got like really sort of big toffee. Yeah, like as I said, like a toasty, like sort of like just a darker bread, not like white bread. And it's got like a herbal quality to it. Hmm. How many alt beers have you had, Steve? What can I get for dinner, guys? Recommendations, please. It's pretty shit when you live in a small country town. You don't have much option. No. Cheers, Sam. I really wish one of the Thai restaurants could deliver. I feel like a massaman curry and maybe some pad thai. My two boys are just snoozing on the couch. They look so relaxed. Poor Angus, he's so thin. It's amazing, like Labradors, when they get old, they normally get real fat, but he's been the opposite. Yeah, we don't really have Uber here, Evie. They've only just sort of started introducing that stuff in, but it's only the restaurants sort of still do their own. Yeah, it's like there is a little branch of Uber Eats that's just started, but it's only got like McDonald's, KFC, maybe one or two of the pizza joints in town, and then something else. It's like, yeah, it's not even worth it at the moment. Nah, I don't really have that relationship with anyone in town. In my hometown, I would, but yeah, not here. La Serene, cool. Have you been to La Serene's brewery, dude? It's pretty awesome. I went there for their opening night. It was unreal. There's just barrels everywhere. You won't let up on that, will you, Evie? So yeah, next will be actually not that one. Next will be the Weizen, aka wheat beer. I love a wheat beer when you get that like well, the ultimate wheat beer for me is when you get obviously banana and clove, which you get in most of them, but you get like a blueberry sort of bubblegum note from the yeast. It's like, oh, and when they're like real smooth and creamy, like a hazy, that's the dream wheat beer right there. Yeah, I don't like this thought of though everyone going over there and then I just get left behind and people go on holidays. What's that all about? If I'm going to Europe, I'm doing Europe as well. I'm not just going straight to Poland and staying there. Yeah. The original one was Yarra Bend, somewhere in that area, Alphington. And it had the apparently the building had real bad asbestos problems, so they had to pull out. And then they started this new one in Reservoir, and I want to go to Hawkers. Speaking of, if anyone wants a bargain at the moment, Hawkers are doing 50% off a heap of their beers. That black IPA that I got recommended, that's apparently it's not all 50%, it's sort of up to 50%, but yeah, that Shouting the Void or whatever it was is like about $30 instead of like 50 for a 4. And there's a series where it was like a rye malt, like 3 different malts, I think it's a rye malt, a wheat malt, and a pale malt or something. They've called it like Waltzing Matilda or some shit like that. Yeah, and you can get a 4-pack of each of the 3 and a glass, and it's about $60 off the normal price. I was like, ooh. Yeah, it's been some good beers out there. Well, out of the first 3 I've had, I would say the German Pilsner's winning comfortably, but it could all change with this bad boy. So the Weizen, it is 5.5, and it is going to be an absolute prick to read. Weizen is a refreshing German wheat beer with prominent banana and clove aromas from the yeast strain and fermentation profile, I think it says. It features a pale, cloudy appearance and a creamy, light body. Mild hop bitterness balances the malt sweetness, creating a effervescent beer with a smooth finish. Now that was an absolute struggle. Let's do it. I wish they'd just write in an easier font. Oh, it smells good. I remember being quite impressed by their Oktoberfest 6 last year. And like it was the first time I'd tried the brewery. So yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, I need to get onto these guys. And yeah, I've been drinking beers from them since. I just need to go to the brewery. I should do I really should stay. I should stay in that area, southeast Melbourne. Maybe I should do it when I go to Oasis. Stay in southeast Melbourne and go do like Devilbend Brewery and Banks and Boat Rocker or something. Anyway, we've got another lively boy. Look at that head. The appearance, yeah, true to style. Wheats are generally fairly cloudy and like an orange sort of colour. I would say it's active. It's going nuts. I would say it's like light to medium body, about a 6-finger head, which is probably slightly off white, very foamy. But yeah, very active carbonation. Let's go a whiff. Yeah, I like the artwork with them. It's I don't know, simplistic sort of German. It's cool. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, you'll have to let me know if they're real good, and then I'll try get some. I got that Pirate Life beer too that Matt was it Matt that was telling me to get? So yeah, I did a it's like, oh yeah, I'll have a look and see what they've got. Next minute I've fucking ordered about 6 different 4 packs. I think I spent yeah, I think I spent about 150 bucks at Pirate Life online this morning. But yeah, they just had some really good beers on there. I'm like, fuck, this is cool. But yeah, I've seen the Hawkers. I'm like, damn, I want to get that Waltzing Matilda. It's 3 4 packs and a glass. And it was originally 150 and it's down to about 80 bucks. And then there's a stout on there, like an experimental wild ferment stout or some shit. And it's normally about 30. That's down to about 15. And then yeah, the black IPA. I want to watch my review back of the black IPA to see if I can't remember if I was a huge fan or I just thought it was pretty decent because I had a few black IPAs at that time and I can't remember which ones I really, really enjoyed. Today it was. I don't have my phone on me. It was pretty much. It would have been about probably 25 to 30 beers. So it's like just over a slab, but it's like all mixed, like 4 packs and stuff. Pirate Life did a collab with Mountain Culture, and it's like my original craft love in Pirate Life with my new love in Mountain Culture, doing one of my favorite styles together. So I just had to get it. I didn't even know about it anyway. Yeah, they've got them left on their online site. So I'm like, well, I'll get a 4 pack of that and then a 4 pack of something else. And then all of a sudden, I just seen a heap of beers I wanted to try, and I think they were charging $15 postage, and all I needed was like one more 4 pack, and then I got it for free. So yeah, it's like you're pretty much getting a 4 pack for free or delivery for free. No, they had some stout packs. The barley wine, though, I don't think there was any barley wines there. Hawkers do awesome barley wines. Suppose I better pour some more and comment on this. It's good. It's sort of slowly starting to get to my head a bit. Doesn't help because, yeah, I had a bit of breakfast earlier this morning, but yeah, since then I haven't had anything to eat. So looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Looks like a nice hazy. So yeah, it's like a sort of a pale orange in colour. Where's everyone? Everyone's in bed, Evie. I'm going live at a time where all my UK and US friends are in bed. So it's just the Aussies today. Um, yeah, as I said, active carbonation, cloudy appearance. like a pale orange colour, 3-finger white foamy head. Let's go a whiff. Please have that bubblegum note that I love. Oh, it might have it. Yeah. And it's sort of it'd be the perfect night for pizza, but because we had pizza night last night at work, I don't feel like pizza. Yes. we we have a Twitch viewer. I hope it's a viewer. Welcome in. So yeah, I've just gone to Twitch for the first time tonight. I just wanted to test it out. It's mainly for music purposes. But anyway, I streamed this to Twitch as well as YouTube, and I was just waiting to see if someone comes into the chat from Twitch. Obviously, it's hard because I've just started the account, so welcome in. Hopefully, we get some more. But yeah, on Twitch, if anyone goes on there, it's just short and stout beer reviews as one word. Like no capitals, no symbols, just all words. Nah, you'll only be able to see it on my end, Evie. It's a viewer from Twitch. Can you see it on the screen? Okay, I'm going in. Wheat beer time. Anyone that knows the Melbourne Football Club and the great captain David Neitz from back in the day, that's his brewery. Fuck, they do a good wheat beer. That's good. It's got it's really creamy. I'd say it's more of a medium body. The banana hits, the cloves there. It's like bready. It's got that sort of slight bubblegum berry thing going on. I think something that would elevate it. The mouth feels like a bit soft. I mean, it is like a sort of a creamy style beer. I feel like if it had a little bit more thickness or maybe a pricklier sort of mouth feel, it would like elevate it slightly. But yeah, it's really good. But there's just something stopping it from being like that elite level like German wheat beer. I need to do it. I'd love to do a stream where I get a heap of German wheat beers together and just compare them because it's a style that, as I've gotten older and my palate's changed, and I really, really enjoy wheat beers. But yeah, it's just I don't have access to a lot of them. I need a German friend. Ugh. Yeah. Anyone have any like Steve, for example? What's your favorite? Like, what's a couple of favorite wheat beers? I'm pretty sure Vine Stefana's wheat beer is good. And maybe Polana. I need to try that. Is it Schofferhofer or whatever it's called? I need to try that again. We actually have it in our local Aldi store. I feel like they've been sitting there for a long time, though. Now, I remember when I went over to Perth and did like the Perth beer scene and Margaret River and a few areas in between. I just remember drinking a heap of wheat beers. It's like, I feel like the breweries in Perth are very like German inspired. There was a lot of Germanic breweries where they only did like lagers and stuff. Shout out to Twitch if anyone's watching. Yeah, so I set up a Twitch, guys, to then see how we go about playing music, doing our little parties over there. I'll need an outlet where I can drink beers and play music and not worry about getting shut down and having my channel wiped and all that shit. I'll pour a little more of that because it had quite the head on it. Hogarden. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't even seen Hogarden anywhere for a while. Yeah, cool. I remember one of my old workmates, that was his favourite beer. Whenever he was in Geelong, he'd always stock up on it because he couldn't find it anywhere else. I just got like a note of something else then. I don't know what it was. Like a sweet note. Some sort of sweet fruit. It was weird. Next up, Marzen. 5.3, known as an amber lager. Quite often, Marzens can, definitely vary in colour. But yeah, definitely a Germanic style I'm a huge fan of. So this one, Marzen is a medium to half-bodied lager with rich, toasty malt flavours and a clean, dry finish. Typically amber to deep copper in colour. It has a moderate hop bitterness that balances its malt sweetness. Smooth and well-rounded in a traditionally enjoyed is traditionally enjoyed during Oktoberfest celebrations. There you go. Yeah, because that's generally the pick, like Fest beers or Marzens. Yeah. So yeah, so far you've had like a pale blue, yeah, pretty much two that are the same royal blue, then an orange, then a yellow, then the last one's black. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. One of my favourite Marzens is Schlenkerla's Rausch beer Marzen. Very nice. It's a shame they didn't have the Rausch beer in this series this year, but they have a Schwartz beer, so it makes up for it. I would have preferred both though. Maybe get rid of the alt beer or the Kolsch. I reckon. I reckon what they've got. I reckon if you got rid of the alt beer and had a Rausch beer, I reckon that would be perfect. Have a Kolsch, a Pilsner, a a wheat beer, a Marzen, and a Schwartz beer and a Rausch beer. That would be the ultimate six. Yeah, boy. Cheers, Juzzy. Cheers, Cherie. Good to see both of you. How'd your day go? Hopefully it was a success. I only got to see a little bit of it. I'll watch it back when I get an opportunity. Good to see you. I'm doing a. These guys are out of the Mornington Peninsula. They're like a farm brewery. They grow all their own ingredients. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, they do a lot of classic like Germanic style beers. So yeah, Oktoberfest was in Germany recently, so they've done like a mixed six pack for Oktoberfest, and I thought, well, fuck it, I'm going to do all six on the channel. I'm actually streaming to Twitch as well as we speak, but I've got no idea if it's working or not. So, cheers. So yeah, I'm on the second last. I've just had half can of each. I don't know if I'll keep drinking the rest of them on camera or I'll have them off camera. Like, because I just like the chat. It's good just sipping away on beers and continuing on with the chat. Because it's like now that I've started, and it's like once you get through to the 6-1 and you give your final thoughts and a score and that, then it's like you turn the camera off and I'm just sitting here by myself drinking the rest of the beers. So it's sort of like, yeah, it's a weird feeling. Sweet. Definitely a success. Were there people that you've doubled up on? Like, has there been anyone that's sort of got another backpack that's got one another time? Or are they genuinely like honest sort of thing and go, I know you gave me one a few weeks ago? Because yeah, I could see that being a thing. Yeah. Woo. I will do another beer review or so later. Um, yeah, I've got a few to pick from. I've got an Equilibrium hazy. Equilibrium are one of the best breweries in the world, but unfortunately, they've had some canning line issues or just issues filling beers. And when they're bad, they're fucking bad, and don't know what the go is. But I've suffered a lot of the heartache from the brewery as well as a lot of my mates in the US. So I'm really holding on to hope that Equilibrium I've got in the fridge is one of the good ones because, yeah, otherwise my review is going to be very harsh. So I was thinking I might do that tonight just while it's fresh. Less chance of it fucking up. Cheers, dude. So yeah, this is who I'm doing the beer with in the morning. His nighttime, my morning. So yeah, Paul and Michelle from Rate My Beer, great people. Check out their channel if you haven't already. Yeah, based in the UK. I was going to say based in the Kent region, but they've moved. They've just recently moved up north a little bit more. Yeah, so we're doing like Paul and Simon from Real Ale Craft Beer got together and did a beer with Hackney Church, which is a local brewery to Paul at the time. And they did a pineapple. Is it a Weizenbock? Is that what it is, Paul? Anyway, yeah, I happened to get one here in Australia, so Paul was kind enough to give one to Adam from Mersey Beers, knowing that he was coming to Australia. So I'm probably the only international person that's going to get to try it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to try and get a bit of buzz happening with the stream. So it's already set up on Paul's end and a few other people, but yeah, I've just got to get it set up on mine, and yeah, we'll hopefully get a few people watching. Yep. Yeah. Yep. 8.4%. So it's got a bit of balls to it. Do you have you had it recently, Paul? Like, is it still drinking okay? That's what I was worried about, just because we've been sitting on it for a while. I better give my thoughts on the smell of this one. So yeah, as I said, this is the Marzen or Mertzen. They're very toasty. It's like a toasty, like a wholemeal bread. Touch of toffee. I get some like earth as well. Yeah, maybe like a dried like a raisin. It's definitely got that sweetness to it. Not really too much hop character. But yeah, the malt side smells really good. Cheers, legends. Oh, that's delightful. It's got a little bit of like richness to it. Fairly sweet. Definitely malt forward. It's funny, like the comparison with this and an alt beer. They're both like very like malt forward, but I tend to gravitate so much more to this than I would to an alt beer. Alt beers just always have like a, a slightly peculiar sort of taste to them. It's got to just be something to do with the selection of malts. I mean, you get a little bit more hop character in this as opposed to the old beer, but certainly not the same hop character you get like in the Pilsner. Frothy. So yeah, it's a clothing brand that does sort of, I don't know, sort of taking the piss out of stuff, like just funny slogans and stuff. So this one it's a Labrador and a case of VB. So perfect combo for me. On the back, it's got a Labrador carrying a case of VB, and I think he's on like roller skates or something, and it's called Slabrador. So it's like the perfect hoodie for Smalley. I get so many comments on this hoodie. It's funny, like if you like anyone that comes out in Melbourne with me, if I'm wearing this hoodie, they're like, "Fucking hell, you get some comments on that hoodie, don't you?" I don't know if anyone here knows the comedian Nick Capper. I'm like friends with him just through like beer because he's a craft beer guy as well. And yeah, the first time me and him had a drink together, I was wearing this hoodie, and so many people were commenting on it. He goes, "That fucking hoodie is the talk of town." He goes, "I might have to get one." Yeah, on the back, it's like massive, big Labrador. Ruling with an iron fist, Evie. Craig, the person I needed to speak to. What? Oh, hang on. It's not letting me click on him. There we go. What was the name of the beer that you told me I need to get at One Drop? You said something about a particular beer that you had, and you're like, "Oh, I hope you've got that in your stash." Because, yeah, I've got particular beers in the fridge, and I'm about to pull the trigger on some more. And my mate in the UK has access to beers there from One Drop. So I was like, if I can get the one that you said to get, I'll get it. I just couldn't remember. I was somewhat confident that you said it was the one that had outro in the name. Is that right? I think it was a fruit sour and it had, I don't know. I just remember you mentioning one beer to me that you were well impressed with the day you went there, that like the second time. Let me know, brother. Because, yeah, as soon as I know, I'm going to order one. And, yeah, my mate in England's wanting to know what it is as well because, yeah, we're going to try and get the same beers, do some reviews. Yeah, I just think he's a young guy that's just got that. I don't know, like he's just testing the waters. He's just being silly, and I know. I mean, I get at times when people think it's annoying and that, and yeah, it is. But until he does anything really bad, like harsh like when he's up here on the channel, he's just being stupid and fucking around and that, and I don't mind that. Like, it doesn't worry me. But yeah, until he like starts, if he was being, I don't know, like harsh towards someone or said something offensive, I'd fuck him off straight away. Like, I don't take any shit, but I just don't think he's really acted bad enough to, yeah, have any sort of ill treatment. And I can see Juzzy thinks sort of the same way as I do when it comes to Hamish. It's like, just let him go, sort of thing. I think you just let it worry you too much, Evie. Yes, we do it for the outro. It was that beer and come closer. Okay, cool. So we have. I've got to try and remember at this point. These are the two beers I got to get. No, I can definitely get the outro one. I've seen it at a few places, and there's a couple other beers I want there as well. So, cheers, Craig. And yeah, I'm doing Oktoberfest beers, buddy. Bit of a spontaneous one, this one, but I've got it's Devilbend Brewery or Devilbend Farm Beer Co. They're known as. They're out of the Mornington Peninsula, so they're southeast of Melbourne, and they're a farm brewery who have their own grain, their own hops. Like, they do it all themselves. So I love that. I respect that. I think that's cool. And yeah, they're known for more of their classic styles. I think they're relatively new. The first beers I had from them, funnily enough, was Oktoberfest 6 pack last year, which I did on the channel and I was well happy with. So I've sort of got around them since. Done a few beers like on the channel since then, and yeah, I thought, fuck it, I'll review the new Oktoberfest 6 because there was at least 4 new beers in it. It wasn't the same beers, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm up to the second last one. The last one's the one I'm most keen for, just because I love the style. Last year's last one was a Roush beer, which I was excited for. But yeah, this is one of my favourite styles. Schwarzbier, the old black lager. So looking forward to that. Yeah. Did you have the double take watermelon or the double take acai and I don't know how it's pronounced. It's ACAI because I've got the double take watermelon and Adam's got he's got a chance to get the acai one, but I also have the liquid blueberry that's meant to be banging. Adam said he could get that. Yeah, Be Juicy was good. I've got another one in there that's got a clown on it. Yes. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Have you been to Bracket or Kicks? Yeah. See, I love watermelon sours. I think they're fucking awesome, especially on a nice warm day. And that double take series by One Drop, that's like the bee's knees, the real in your face, thick, mouth puckeringly sour. Like, so it's just gonna be so incredible, I reckon. Yeah, for sure. I need to get a One Drop hoodie, I reckon. I've been sort of waiting just for the right design. They did like a series there where it had all graffiti, like street artwork. And I thought if they had merch to go with that, that would be sick as, but yeah, they just didn't have anything. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta do bracket, man. I would suggest next time you go to that Marrickville area, do bracket. But yeah, that's the thing. I think you've obviously a massive fan of the fruit sours, so oh well you go on the future and they're not really a fruit sour brewery, so yeah, you gotta check bracket out. So I think it's time to pour the Sammy special and try and read some more hard writing again. Hit the like too, peeps. I don't think I've asked for it so far. And to all you Twitch people out there, what do you do on Twitch? Do they have a thumbs up on that, or is it something else? So yeah, for those that just joined, I started a Twitch account. Just I've been told I need to put myself out there a bit more and have like some more social media presence. So yeah, I started a Twitch account today just while I was fucking around, and it's good because you just link it to StreamYard and you can stream on about 4 different platforms. So I'm just hoping it's working all right. I've just had the one person pop in from there so far, but because the account's just been started, it's like it's going to be hard to get anyone to watch. But yeah, I want somewhere where I can go to do after parties and play music. So I just don't know if it's going to happen over there, but we'll soon see. Schwarzbier. So what I think I'll do, if I do a cuvee, I'll just do a little amount of Schwarzbier because I think I know that this is going to be a good beer, and I would like to take a photo of at least one of them in the glass. So yeah, yeah, I'd love to do that, but I just feel like I'm not like I don't know. I just feel like I need way more popularity. I'm only new. I've only got bloody 600 subscribers. I feel like with merch and that, you sort of need to at least have, I don't know, like a couple of thousand people that are on board. I'm not even earning any money yet, Evie. This is gonna be good. Yeah, good call. I would suggest, Craig, um, if you're happy with buying some beers online, I can help you out. There's a brewery in Victoria called Goodland, and their sours are probably, in my opinion, their sours are probably second best to One Drop at the moment. I could, yeah, help you find some retailers that sell them, and you can get them delivered for $10 or something. We're on Facebook, aren't we? I think so. Yeah, I've certainly got my little slogans and stuff that I say all the time that could be utilised. Yeah, that's the Schwartz beer. So it's not quite black. It's like I don't know. I'd say it's a really dark amber because it's got like a reddish hue to it. Yeah, probably a four-finger. Probably say beige. It's slightly off white. It looks white in the camera, but it's definitely more of a beige in reality. Medium body, and yeah, carbonation's probably light with this one. Yeah, dude. I've had a few of their sours recently, and it's like if anyone's sort of challenging One Drop at the moment, it's those guys. I could show you some. I could show you some photos, or you could even. I think I might have reviewed a couple of them, so you could even look up Goodland on my channel. One thing I need to do, and apologies for this, on my channel, I haven't broken up all my beer reviews into playlists, and it's something I need to do. So what I'll do at some stage is I'll break them all up into like you'll have a section just for Australian stuff, American stuff. Like I'll break it up into all sort of different things. Um, I might even try and do it in style as well. I just don't know how long it'll take to sort of go through them all. Okay, so smell with this one. And yeah, this is obviously beer 6 of 6. Yeah. They're all like they're very nice looking beers, aren't they? So you're definitely getting like a dark chocolate and like a charry caramel. There's that slight sort of, I don't know, like a burnt sort of smoky, like a charry character. I'm not really getting coffee. Maybe like a biscuit note. What's the matter, buddy? You crying? You having a nightmare? It's all right, dude. Little Jackie's having a nightmare. I think he's crying in his sleep. Poor little fella. Yeah, they reckon when dogs are having nightmares, 95% of the time it's about you, like something happening to you. Poor fella. So yeah, it's like you just reassure them that you're okay. So okay, buddy, I'm here, and then all of a sudden it's just silence. See, I think it's really just those three characters, like dark chocolate. Yeah, like a burnt sort of caramel. And yeah, just like a biscuit. Anyway, I feel like it's going to be decent. Cheers. Oh man, that is good. Pick of the bunch right there. I could already name my three favourites, I reckon. Schwarzbier number one, German Pilsner number two, wheat beer number three. Pretty easy, that. That's good. Like, yeah, six different beers, and you can sort of just pick them out straight away. Hey, this is good. I wish I had more of it. Damn. It's actually got a bit of like hop character to it as well, which is good. Yeah, I'm getting like dark chocolate. Yeah, like caramel with a charry edge to it. I'm also getting like dark bread, like brown bread. Probably more bread than biscuit. I sort of got more of like a sweeter biscuity sort of thing on the nose, but yeah, on flavor, it's definitely more like roasty and toasty. Oh, that is good. I really enjoy that beer. So yeah, that's the winner, boys and girls. Sexy black can. So that, yeah, that's the sort of thing like if I went to the brewery and I tried all their range, it'd be like, now I've got to get a few takeaways. What am I going to get? And like it'd be like, oh yeah, I'll get a couple of these. And I'd mix it up, and if you could only get one, that would be the beer I'd bring home. Pardon me. One thing I need to do first is go to the bathroom, so I will be back shortly. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. Yeah. Kube time. Kube! Yeah, poor Jackie, exactly. I'll have to make you a mod, Sheree. Me fucking phone's on the charger. Remind me, I got to make you a mod. I'm going through all the names, and it's like, yeah, obviously know you really well, and you're not a mod, and everyone else is. Was there a particular beer you first tasted and did like, but didn't like and grew to love? There is, I would say, two styles, my dude. Two styles that I did not like when I first got into craft beer in 2012. I absolutely hated Scotch ales, wee heavies. I thought they were absolutely terrible. Actually, the three styles, I reckon. Barley wine. I hated barley wine. I'm like, this is terrible. How can anyone drink this rich, boozy slop? And then the other one was Saisons. I was just like, why does anyone want to drink something that tastes like a horse blanket and pepper? And funnily enough, if I went to an event now and they had like IPAs and stouts and lagers, and you'd get like maybe one saison, one barley wine, one Scottish ale. Out of all the styles, I'd probably have, at least out of those three that I used to hate, I would probably order at least two of them before anything else. It's weird. Yeah, the Scotch ale is probably the one that I still don't go crazy over, but barley wine's one of my favourite styles now. And Saison, I don't know, there's just something about them. I love them now, like that farmhouse funk. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Like, when I went to Blobfish, the sour beer festival, I was just talking about how much I love Saisons now. And then I went upstairs to I think it was Sobremesa guys, and they both had hats on that said Saison. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. It's like we're representing the style out there that people hate on. Yeah. Renegade. She's gonna start fucking shit up. So let's do this cuvee. This is going to be tough in this small glass. I'm just going to have to go wee little pours of each. And yeah, hit the thumbs up too, peeps, if you haven't already. And all you Twitch people out there, I don't know what to say to you, but leave a thumbs up. What do you even do on Twitch? What is it? I know nothing. We're just going to have to layer it nicely. There we go. And then we have this bad boy. Yeah, I got no clue. When I was looking at it earlier, I'm like, I got no idea how to do this. I'm just one of those people. I'm not like back in the day. I thought I was like computer literate sort of thing. Like I knew as much as everyone else. But then you get older and you miss out on all the shit. Either you don't care or you're in a job where you're not utilizing it or whatever. And yeah, it's like nowadays, I've got no idea what's going on with computers. I'll have these young ones just going, oh no, you just press this and that. And I'm like, I'm an old man. Praise the old man. And then now I forget what I was gonna say. Yeah, like just Twitch and all these fucking platforms and that out there. It's like you gotta have patience to sort of, I don't know, just wisp through and work out how shit works. And I just can't be fucked. It's like I just want it to be simple, quick, and just get it done. Get her done. This is going to be a very interesting beer. I feel like there's still too much in that. What's going on there? Okay. Yeah, I've always been a fan of those though. I've always liked Lambic and Gers and even like Flanders Reds and stuff. There's particular like a lot of people don't like stout when they first get into beer, but I was drinking stouts when I was like 15. So that's got the first five. It doesn't have this in it yet. So I just wanted to see how much of a difference it makes adding that to the colour of this. But as I said, I wasn't going to pour as much of this one because I sort of had a feeling it was going to be good and I wanted to take a photo of it in the glass. So there's still a fair bit in it. Yeah, it's made it a fair bit darker. So yeah, that's pretty much all the beers together, even amount, except the Schwartz beers, a bit less. Should I neck it? That is the question. Sammy, I need a coffee. I need food, Evie. I'm fucking starving. Starving Marvin. I had breakfast at about 8 o'clock and I haven't had anything to eat since. And I've been home all day. What's wrong with me? Do you know what's wrong with me? I hadn't been shopping and I couldn't be fucked. So yeah, it looks a bit darker on camera than what it actually is. I would say I'm going to say it's an amber color. An amber or a copper, sort of in between. It's got that brown tinge, but also a slight red hue. Yeah. I think I'm just going to go the full hog. I think I'm just going to watch how quick I can drink it. You ready? I'm about to show off. Cuvée! Whew. I still got a lot of banana. Get rid of that shit off the motor. It's been a very nice stream, peeps. I like it. So what's on for your nights? Is anyone up to anything exciting? Juzzy and Cherie, did you get your Luxor? I've got to check out that place. You go there so often, it's got me wanting to try it. I need a menu right now. I want to order from there, and they're going to deliver it hours down the road. So what I may as well do now, let's hang around a bit. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to drink the rest of what's in each can, apart from the Schwartz beer. Yeah, fucking oath. It's in Elizabeth Street, isn't it? I used to go to one in, I think it was Mooney Ponds or somewhere in that area. It was fucking unbelievable. Every time you went there, though, it was packed. I'll have to find out the name of it. Because, yeah, it's like the two friends that I used to go down to the city with a fair bit. It was the fella's uncle that lived near this place, and yeah, he just swore by it. So they were like obsessed with it. So we used to go all the time. Chewy. I'll get it if I do a shoey. I'll do some sort of thing with a shoey, but we have to like raise money or something. There's got to be some sort of reward in it. Maybe raise some cash to pay for my next Hawker's order. Is that annoying? I'll end up smashing a glass again, being a smarter. I don't know, Evie. As I said, I'm really keen for like a curry. A laksa would be fucking awesome, but or a faux. Unfortunately, we don't have a Vietnamese restaurant anymore. We used to, but I think they pretty much got shafted because they were too expensive. It's like if you're selling Vietnamese food in a small country town and you're trying to charge double what the city Vietnamese restaurants are doing, you are kidding yourself. You are never going to stay in business. Yeah, as I've said, dude, I feel like I don't know, maybe like a Thai or an Indian curry, but the worst thing is we don't have like Uber like everyone else has. And like most of these places do their own deliveries, and most of the ones that do curries don't. So it's like, fuck, what am I going to do? I would have loved pizza, but I had it last night, so I don't feel like pizza. It's a tough gig. I just don't know what to do. I'm sort of hoping I'm gonna have a look in a minute. I'm hoping there's like someone that does like maybe a pasta or a parmigiana or something like that. Something a bit different. I don't really want like pizza. I don't want a burger. Yep. I might maybe I'll have a fruit sour for dinner. They're thick enough. They got enough like nutrients in them. Half the fucking one drop fruit sours, you get the knife and fork out just to cut them up. So yeah, I'm back on the Kolsch again, peeps. Can start putting them away. I don't need to show them anymore. I'm sitting on quite a few recyclables at the moment. So yeah, since they brought in this whole thing where you can recycle your own cans and bottles, I've been doing a fair bit of it myself, just when I can be fucked. And yeah, I'll just go to the nearby supermarket complex, and they've got one of those recyclable units there, and just take a shitload of cans and bottles, and it's good. Like, there was one time I was there, I made like $50. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, fucking oath. Did you get one? I thought you might have got one. What's the I think it might be called courtyard or court something. There's a fruit sour and it's got a clown on the front. I've got it in the fridge at the moment. So from one drop in the fridge at the moment, I've got a Czech Pilsner, whatever the fruit sour is with the clown on it, the watermelon double take, and the liquid blueberry. I've got a feeling liquid blueberry is going to absolutely blow my mind. Yeah. How dare those fuckers throw their shit in our waterways? Recruit third world to become a third world. I'll have to do a Kingfisher review on the channel. Such a splendid beer that is. I need to do Bintang. I need to do Kingfisher. I need to do. I don't think I've done Singer yet. I need to do Buddha. I think I did Xingtao. I think I did Xingtao recently. But yeah, I really want to get hold of a heap of the American macro beers. It can't be that hard, surely. Can you hear the birds? There's like a magpie out the window. Eh, 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 eh. You've probably been able to. Little fuckhead. Absolute nuns pits. Yeah, it's terrible. Woo! Yeah, I reckon I'll have this equilibrium beer tonight. I just want to drink it as fresh as possible. And yeah, it's got potential to be really good or really bad. And then after that, I probably won't do any more reviews because I'll have, the one with Paul in the morning. Yeah. So yeah, the one with Paul I'll put up on my community post so people know it's coming up. That's the one. Courtside. Yep, you're onto it. Yeah, it's meant to be good as well. all these quad sours with about 75,000 different fruits. They're pretty tasty. Where's the candles at? They're starting to run low. Do you know what I'd love right now? If I was in a country where you could buy a cigar for about $2, just tuck into a big Cuban. But no, in Australia they're about fucking $50 for a little pencil thin fucking. What a joke that is. Beer o'clock. German Pilsner. Hello. Fuck. There's still a fair bit of this left. I'm going to be mangulated after these. You sort of think, oh, yeah, you got through most of them, but look at that. It's one beer out of the 6, and it's like, it's still fucking half full. Wow. Hit the old hit the old thumbs up too, peeps, if you haven't already. Or what's the other thing? Hype the video. I don't know how the fuck you do it, but I'll just say it. And if you're on Twitch, just wave to the camera. I got no fucking idea what's going on Twitch. Cheers, Twitch. Good to become your friend tonight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no dramas, bro. I will happily help you out. So, a NEPA, a New England IPA, they're generally very juicy and low bitterness. And they have a more of like a yellowy, orangey appearance and like hazy, obviously. So what it is they generally put oats and like it'd be like like flaked wheat, oats, some other sort of malt adjuncts into them to make them the color and the appearance they are. But also a lot of it's hopping also. You will get with Neepers, they're always really fruity, so they've got a shitload of hops in them. The yeast is obviously different. So it's a relationship between the malt, the hops, and the yeast that sort of causes it to have the aromas, the flavor, and even the appearance of what it has. A Cali IPA is it's a bit of an Aussie creation. It's like a modern day West Coast, so a West Coast IPA or an American IPA, same thing. That's your old school style where it's the beer's filtered, so it's cleaned out, so you can actually see through the beer. But they're all about bitterness and like dryness, and they have like a huge like malty character as well as the hops. Like sort of thing that like when done well, it feels like it could rip the coating off your tongue sort of thing. So it's all about bitterness. It's all about that sort of piney, resinous, earthy sort of quality, and not about the juice. You do get slightly juicy qualities in a Westie, like grapefruit and all that, but it's generally sort of like pithy citrus skin or like bitter sort of quality. Whereas, yeah, New England's it's more profound and like a relaxed sort of. You're getting tropical fruit, you're getting citrus, you're getting stone fruit. It's like all up in your face. But yeah, Cali IPA, it's sort of that in between. It's like a modernized version of the old school Westies or the American IPAs. I think they're trying to do them because they know that people like one or the other. They're trying to find that middle ground. But most people that are older like me and been into craft beer for years tend to sort of go back to West Coast because that's what they got into in the early days. And if you love your hops and your bitterness and that, Westies are unreal. Whereas a lot of the young ones, they were spoilt and they had hazies from the get go. And for us oldies, hazies was such a beautiful thing when they come along. But yeah, they just saturated the market. So yeah, it's like I'm probably confusing you even more, but generally it's like if you want no bitterness, you want sort of more of a juice in your face sweetness, you go for a Nipah. If you want that sort of subtlety, like delicate in between sort of good balance, you'd go for a Cali. And if you want more of your old school, the way beers were back when Sammy didn't have a beard. So like bitter, like dank, dry. Yeah, you'd go for a West Coast or an American. I hope that sort of helps you out, dude. Damn you, Evie. I thought we were friends. No, I don't know much about that hype thing. I don't know how the fuck it works. Cheers, Adam. I mentioned you a few times this stream. I can't remember what for, but you have been named and shamed. No, all good, brother. I wasn't. I didn't care. You sounded like you had a shit week, so or a shit day or whatever. So I was like, no, it's fair enough. We'll get it done at some stage. Yeah. So you, you had the one beer. Yeah, nah, I've been there before. Cheers, Steve. Marsley beers. Cheers, Keith. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. Have to have a beer with you at some stage, dude. I was nearly going to jump up on Alex's today, but I didn't end up having a beer till, well, for you, it's probably yesterday, but yeah, I didn't end up having a beer till pretty late tonight. So I've seen a few of us up there. Yeah, I've heard that. I've sort of heard that with a few Augustina beers lately, and it's like, it's sad. Here we go. Coming from Twitch. This is gonna this is gonna ruffle some feathers. Is it working all right over there? I meant to mention, Adam, I've started a Twitch account. I've got no fucking idea what I'm doing over there. Oh, also, Adam, can you please do me a favor? A solid. I want to put mine and Paul's, and that's I've got the StreamYard link anyway for Paul's stream in the morning. But every time I go to do it on my device, it keeps taking me back to my OG StreamYard account. So you might have to do it for me. I could forward the link on to you. So I just need you to maybe do it through, because you're the moderator. I thought if I send you the link and then you click on it and it goes into our thing, and then just add my YouTube and my Twitch to it. You click on the top right out, it says stream this to my channel or whatever. So every time I do it, it signs out, and then it keeps going back to my original StreamYard account, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. How's it look on Twitch? Is it the same? The same as YouTube? And what do you do for likes on Twitch? That's what I want to know. Do you give the Roman salute? I need to go to the fucking toilet again. I'm getting old. Yeah, exactly. I've never had a bottle of the Hellas and thought, nah, it's not as good. But yeah, I've definitely heard with some of the other beers, and especially the Oktoberfest, it's like they're hit and miss. Yeah, cool. So the footage looks the same, and everything else is pretty much the same. Yeah, there's no sort of, it's not lagging, it's not like the screen's the same sort of like dimensions and shit. Yeah, that's the thing though, dude. I think because I'm having trouble with my email account, I think that's what's making it harder. It keeps going into my old account with the email account I'm having trouble with, and I just want it to stay in the fucking same thing that me and you use. It's because I'm accessing it from someone else's StreamYard link, even when I'm in our account already, because it's someone else's StreamYard link, it's wanting confirmation. So then it'll sign out and go to sign back in again, but it only lets me sign back in with my old account. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, cool. Yeah. I want to quickly go to the loo, so I'll do it while I'm there. Cheers, peeps. I'll be back shortly. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's been a massive issue for me is my Hotmail account that I've used for so many years got full with storage. And then every time you go to delete storage on it, you'll make room and it just fills up again. It's like it's just so fucked. It's just so much junk mail on there. It's like I wish it had just deleted them over the years, like without me having to worry about it. So now it's like it's fucked the whole account. And every time I go into it to try and delete more, it just keeps doing the same thing. It's just so slow and fucked, and you can't delete stuff quickly. And so it's like I've had to like start another email account, and then it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's just shit. I had the option to pay more money to open up the storage more for that old account, but yeah, it's like, why the fuck should I be paying for it? It's ridiculous. Nah, stay on there, dude. Just make it different. It's funny. I sent you a message on Facebook, I think, Adam, just because I got the message from Paul on Facebook. Yep. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch. I'll get back to you, Adam. I'll get back to you soon, dude. Yeah, cool. I'll have to figure out, yeah, like who to follow on there and stuff. Mix it up a bit. Now, where am I? I'm lost. I'm lost without you. We might have an after party at Twitch. let's let's get loose on Twitch. Yeah, cool. Yeah. There's something very frustrating though, like when you get a new phone and you have to go through all the crap of adding like say if your phone gets stolen or you lose it and then you get a new phone, especially if you switch from Apple to what's it called, Android, or Android to Apple. Oh, it's a fucking nightmare just trying to remember all the fucking different sign-ins you had. And just imagine doing that when you've got an email that's full and you can't access your email. That's the trouble I had last time. It's a fucking nuisance. This one is Mersey Beer's favourite style, alt beer. No, I don't know about that, but I reckon he'd probably be a fan. He loves his multi boys. Multi boy! Yeah! Sammy's got a sub on Twitch. Celebration. Do you feel privileged? When I'm up there with 999 subs, we feel privileged that you were the first. I want to be a real boy. Alt beer. I tell you what, you definitely feel the effects of booze when you haven't had anything to eat. It hits hard. Yeah. Yeah, the thumbnail, Adam, it'd be Paul sent me the thumbnail that he made up. That's funny. I love how Paul's just grabbed a photo of me. Didn't even ask or anything. He just grabbed it and goes, "Yeah, that'll do." Yeah, I'm so hungry, Evie. What am I gonna have? I don't know. I just feel like something like a big hearty meal. Only way I'd get that many views is if I started doing travel vlogs, some sort of adventure. Even food wouldn't get that many views. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. That's what I always thought Twitch was, mainly for gamers. Why the fuck am I drinking out of the can? I've lost my way. Yes. What's a ballad? What's a nice ballad? Take me to on the glory night. As in what I cook myself. Ooh. I have a couple of dishes up my sleeve. I think the latest one I've been doing a fair bit of is I do like a spicy chicken stir fry with noodle. But yeah, there's always I think most single blokes always have a spaghetti bolognese. Um Kievs. Always do Kiev and veggies, bangers and mash. I actually do a pretty good carbonara, like from scratch. Um, One thing I've never cooked ever in my I consider myself a probably just a good cook, like medium level sort of thing. A lot of help from an ex-girlfriend who used to be a chef. But one thing I've never done ever is a roast. I've never cooked my own roast. I think just because, ever since I've had the ability to cook a roast, I've lived alone and I just haven't seen the point in cooking a roast for one person. And my family sucks and I have nothing to do with them. So it's like, I've just had no reason to cook a roast as much as I want to. That's one thing I fucking miss about the whole family environment is roast dinners. Fucking awesome. Oh man, now I want a roast. Fuck. Why did I have to talk about that? Cook a beef Wellington with death cap mushrooms in it. You will survive. I'm going to cook up a chili con carne that's going to have all Carolina Reaper. I'm going to make you sit at the table and eat every last bit of it, Hamish. And then afterwards, you're going to scull a Kaiju Crush. Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely things I miss from family life. I miss roast dinners. I miss mum's lasagna. I miss Christmas dinners, just everything about Christmas I miss. I've forgotten what it feels like to have that spirit of festivities as a family. It was a good feeling back in the day. It's like now Christmas comes around and I fucking hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'm like, I'd rather just work. I don't want to sit around doing nothing and everyone's having fun and I'm hating life. It's like I just want to work. Even if I worked in like a fucking department store or something just to earn some good cash. Mercy beers. Twitch. Welcome in, brother. The greatest Twitch account known to man. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Can we play tunes on Twitch or what? Yeah. That's cool. So that would give me some sort of I don't know, some fulfillment. I hate Christmas time. Honestly. Everyone's just like skiting about what they did and how epic it is, and I just want to like smash it up. I'm like the Grinch. I'm gonna fucking mess this place up. Can't, Phil. You're lagging. You're lagging, Phil. You've missed the whole assignment. You're just here for the answers. I did a 6 beer review Oktoberfest beers from a brewery out of southeast Melbourne. And yeah, my favourite is the Swartz beer, this little number. But yeah, I did them all separately. I then picked out my top three. Then I did a cuvee of them all together. I sculled it. And then now I'm just pretty much just having the dregs of each one. And then I want to take a photo of the winner in the glass and enjoy that. All good, brother. You do what you got to do. I'm only winding you up. Christmas time. Don't let the bells end. That's got to be one of the best Christmas songs out there. The Darkness. Yeah. Thank fuck we don't have Thanksgiving in Australia. That'd be even more miserable, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just when you're at work and you know you got time off coming up, and I mean we don't get much time off, but everyone's just banging on about what they're doing and this and that, and I'm just always like, when people know my situation, they sort of just don't really talk about it. But yeah, if you're hanging out with like we'll see, that's going to be the hard thing this year, as I haven't talked about my drama with my family life to all the new peeps I work with. So it's going to get to Christmas time this year, and they're all going to be like, "Oh, have a great Chrissy with your family and all this and that." And I'll just be like, oh, raging inside. Yeah, I'm yawning. That ain't good. Oh, Phil, I'm coming around to your place, mate. I'll be there in 26 hours. Do you reckon you could let it slow cook for that long? Sounds good, brother. Don't mind a nice stewy Jew. What's next? Weizenbier. Should I do an equilibrium hazy after this stream? Yes or no? I think the answer is yes. Let's be simple now. No. No. Fuck yeah. It sounds amazing. Yeah. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah. And I realise that there's quite a few other people out there that are like it. Do you know that it has been I think it's been 10 years. That's fucked. 10 years since I've seen my parents. Just goes to show the fracture in the relationship. And that's the thing. It's like I can't say any bad to people because there's people out there that have lost their parents. Mine are still alive, but they're yeah. Yeah, the yeses. Another beer. Yes, yes. Turkey and gammon. Fuck yeah. I don't think I've had gammon, but I've definitely had turkey. I know you English fuckers like to put birds inside of other birds and think that you're all high and mighty royals. Stuart, I'm just going out to hunt today. Lager. I've got a brewery for you to check out, Phil. Steve here, my good friend Steve. He says that his daughter has been hyping up a brewery. What's the name of the brewery again, Steve? It had a very peculiar name. We need you and a few of the other boys to suss them out. Yeah, that's the thing with me. Like, it's brutal, but it's honest. If something happened to Dad, I couldn't give a fuck. But yeah, I still love my mum, and I'm definitely like I'm very sad with how it's all panned out because I've never had any problems with my mum. Like, we actually had a really good relationship. And the thing that makes it hard too is I was always really close with my like younger siblings and stuff, and it just all went to shit. Yeah, cool. Yeah, yeah. You got it. The ham and the turkey's like the bee's knees. Good gravy, some good like stuffing. I feel like chicken or yeah, that's the thing though. It's like chicken and turkey can be so similar, but yeah, good Christmas feed. It seems to have them all. That's all the meats. In Australia, seafood Christmases are really popular, but it's not me. I like the traditional English ancestry Christmas. Yeah, that's the one. Phil, check out Saint Mars of the Desert if you can. There we go, that one. So Steve's daughter is telling him that they're a brewery to look out for. Cheers, Rusty. Good to see you, brother. Yeah. No, that's one thing that sucks with me and my siblings. We were always really close, never really fought. I was always the big brother that looked after them. And yeah, just we started having these family issues. And yeah, it's like people are picking sides. And yeah. It's sort of sad because it got to a stage where I don't know, even if like people were trying to make amends with me, I just start to dismiss it. It's like anything to do with it. I just wanted nothing. It's just like fuck off, like leave me alone, sort of thing. So that's what I sort of feel like the relationships with my brother. My brother like misses me massively and wishes that everything was the same as what it used to be, but it's like so fractured, and I can tell he's hurting and stuff, but he's never been a confrontational type. So like when shit's gone down, instead of sticking up for us, he's sort of just been all quiet, and he should have like had my back. So yeah, it's sort of like fucked in that way. Whereas I don't take any shit, so it's like yeah, it's like thunder and lightning in my world. Nah, I'm gonna wrap it up now, Phil. Fuck you. No, I'll be going for at least another, I reckon, maybe 15 minutes. Maybe I'll go to, it's on 2:42, so I'll go to 3 hours, I reckon. I still don't know what the fuck I'm going to get to eat, though. I'm so hungry. But yeah, I'll be back anyway. I'm going to do as I said, I want to do an equilibrium beer. So I think it'll be a matter of just having something to eat and then coming back. I'm back in the saddle again. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. The joys. The joys of despair. I can always rely on this guy. True alky. I can always rely on my dogs and some of my close friends. And yeah, part of me just blocks it out. It's like my life's better without some of it. So I don't let it worry me too much. Who is the brewery tip off from? Don't know. Adam, some assistance here, please. What I'm trying to think of a ballad. Just a little patience. The joys of despair. Fucking oath. Oh, where do we go now? Where do we go? It's a bit different in my situation, Hamish, because I've been a bit older. I've experienced a lot of time with, yeah, particular members and just being constantly let down and, yeah, not really being appreciated. And, yeah, certain things, it's like you can only take so much. And it gets to a point where it's like, if you get rid of them from your life and your life is better, that's when you know that, yeah, you're better off without them. It's a tough decision to make, but sometimes it just has to happen, and that's exactly what I did. But the worst thing is, yeah, like because I've made that brutal decision. It's obviously caused friction between the whole family, and I've gone from losing one to losing all, sort of thing. I don't know. It's sort of hard to explain, but yeah, there are people out there that I've told the full story to, and they totally get where I'm coming from. And I still feel like I've made the right decision, but it's just hard, like when you know that there's families out there loving life, and yeah, I just feel like our family would have that ability without if one person fucked off. It's brutal, but it's the truth. Schwarzbier. I'm going to take a photo of this one. I'll be back. Sorry, guys, I'm still here. Out in the backyard with the dogs. It's late at night. You know what they're like. Woo! It's cold out there. Now, where are we up to? I'm back, baby. I'm back. It's fucking cold. I need to put socks on. I know that much. All I've got left are the 6 Oktoberfest beers. This was the pick of the bunch, boys and girls. Schwarzbier. Number one, baby. Number one. So, yeah, as I said, I reckon once I have something to eat, I will come back and do an Equilibrium beer. So, Equilibrium are out of New York. They are a brewery made up of scientists, and they had a lot of hype there for a while. Their IPAs, when I've had them good, are some of the best you'll ever try. But they had a lot of problems with their canning, their bottling, even their kegs. I just don't know what it is, but yeah, a lot of their beers got infected easily. And yeah, so many people I know have experienced it. I've copped it here in Australia. There was even a tap takeover I drove 3 hours to get to. Got all the way there. One beer out of 9 was decent. So yeah, you can imagine my anger towards them. Here I am, years later, thinking I might still get a banger that's going to live up to, because the thing that's made it hard for me, it's one of the best ever IPAs I've ever had was an Equilibrium. So I'm just always seeking that, going back to that time where I had that absolute banger, thinking that it's possible they will get there again. So yeah, I've got one in the fridge. Thought I'll review it tonight and see how it goes. So it's got recipe for disaster, but it could be good also. So could make for a very interesting review. A light pointer. Paint a light painter. I thought you said a light pointer. What? Yeah, getting lit. After my next beer review, I'm going to test the waters over there with the tunes, I reckon. We'll see how we go. I feel like it's the sort of platform, if you've got the music going in the background and you're talking over the top and there's not much going on, I feel like you'll be able to get away with it. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, cool. Geordie boy, how are you, brother? Good to see you. Seen you alive last night. Oh, I'm cold. One shot, one opportunity. How good is it? It's spring and it's still fucking cold and wet. We're partying up. Time to play some Bad Omens, Stevie boy. Where's Stevie boy? Is he still here? Steven! Bad Omens. Ah, like a baby coming out of a fanny. You know it, bro. I do need to put some socks on though. The old feet are a bit cold. I'm rolling with the tracky dacks, the hoodie, and the bare feet. Cool. Good to hear. I'm the opposite. I'm terrible. I did put an order in for one of those mouthguard things. I'm trying anything I can before going down the fucking CPAP thing. Oh. Fuck. Because they were all yellow. You got to think of a random ballad. Get the lighter going and then sing. Oh, why does it always rain on me? Fucking maroons. I always thought once all the Storm players pack it up, e.g., Slater, Smith, Cooper, Cronk, and like Thurston and that, I thought Queensland would get smashed every year. And it's like, nope. Oh, can't stop yawning, man. It's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice. I need more beer. More beer, more beer, more beer, more beer, more beer, more beer, more beer. Here we go. Ready? Hey! Hey! Ow! That hurts. Move. What are you doing, bro? What's wrong? What are you doing? Something stopped him from jumping up. Oi, up here. What are you doing? You muppet. Let's test out the waters on Twitchy. What do I do to put my Twitch account in the so people will know where to go? Actually, no, I'm still doing another beer stream after this anyway. Twitchy boy. Twitchy. Oh, fuck. Where do we go from here? Where do we go now? Where do we go? I need more beer. I need some Kingfisher Premium Lager. The greatest beer out of India. Evie. Oi. Olé. Nope. I'm hungry, Angus. What am I going to do? Probably not. Probably be more career and where I live. Because, yeah, I fucking hate the town I live in. What about you? Hit the old thumbs up if you haven't already, peeps. And if you're on Twitch, leave some comments. I've got no idea in Twitch what helps. Maybe you have to leave a bra behind or something. Or does everyone just get loose and like hand over sweat and blood? Yeah. Yeah, see the only relationship I've been in and I regret is one of my earlier ones. Just like, man, that vulnerable age and that. So, I'm starting to get sleepy. Yeah. Scratch away, Angus. You know where it's at, brother. It was no accident. You finished for the night, Jackie. What's going on? Not so bad. Ah, shit. Where the fuck did I put the rest of my? I'm lost. I'm going to wrap it up here, but I'll be back. So, uh, now to be Equilibrium Motorwecker Man. Yeah, it's a single like hobby. Let's do it. On through dark mail. Let's do it. Yeah, bro. I'm just waiting on I'm just waiting on something. I might end this one and yeah, we'll start up the new one when I get a chance. So cheers, peeps. Love yous. Yeah, look out for the new stream in the next sort of 20, half an hour. It will be coming, so we'll see you shortly. Man. So yeah, we'll start up a newbie shortly, and yeah, well I can't even remember what the fuck I'm doing. I'm so tired. Oh, that's it. I want to do an equilibrium beer. So yeah, watch out for the next stream. All good. We'll do an equilibrium. Hopefully it's decent. We want a nice fresh EQ to come through the factory grounds and just everyone go, wow, that's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna head out of here, but I'll be back with that beer. So yeah, give us maybe 15 minutes or so. Cheers, legends. What's going on?